Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sonali Korekar. In today's class, let us study about interest on capital and interest on drawing, whether it is profit or loss to the business. So let's get started. So first, let us study about interest on capital. Let us understand this with an example. Suppose there is one firm which was started by two partners, A and B. These are the partners. They invest rupees 1 lakh into their business, into a firm which they have started. This is called as capital. So what is interest on capital? Whatever amount the partners have invested into the firm has to return them back with an interest. So that is known as interest on capital. Suppose the capital of both the partners was 1 lakh and the partners have said that they need an interest of 10%. So this 10,000 will be the interest which the firm or the business has to pay them every year. So that is known as interest on capital. So there are two cases which we study under interest on capital. So first case is full amount for whole year interest is given. So let us understand this with an example. As we know, accounting year starts with 1st April and end with 31st March. Suppose a partner, that is A and B, makes an investment of rupees 5 lakh on 1/4/2024 and they say that they need an interest of 10%. So the case 1 says that the full amount, that is 5 lakh, on this the interest will be provided, that is 10%, that is equal to 50,000. So this 50,000 amount will be given every year to the partners. So that is case 1, where full amount for whole year interest is given. Means for the whole amount, means the amount will be fixed for every year. So 5 lakh into the partners have decided that they need an interest of 10%. So 5 lakh into 10%, this 50,000 interest will be given every year. That is April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So case 2 is additional capital. So let us understand this with an example. Suppose a partner has made an investment on 1/4/2024 of rupees 5 lakh and he says that after 6 months, that is on 1st October 2024, he makes an additional investment of rupees 5 lakh. This is your additional investment which is made by the partners. So in this case, how the interest will be calculated? So here on 1/4/2024 and the partners say that they need an interest of 10%. So on 1/4/2024, the interest on capital of the partners will be 5 lakh into 10%, that into how many months this capital was there? April, May, June, July, August, September. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 months, 6/12. So first 6 months it was 5 lakh. So the interest on capital will be 25,000. Next on 1/10/2024, he makes an additional investment. Already the investment was 5 lakh. The additional investment was again 5 lakh. So total it will be 10 lakh into 10%, that into remaining months. That is after September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So it is 6/12. So this will be 50,000. So this total amount, that is 75,000, will be the interest on capital given to the partners. So this is case 2, where if suppose the partner has made an additional capital, how the interest on capital will be calculated. So next, let us study about interest on drawings. So what is drawings? Drawings is nothing but it is the cash withdrawn by the partners for the personal use. Suppose the businessman has withdrawn 10,000 from the business for purchasing of or making an expenses for the family. That is known as drawing. So how the interest is provided for the drawings? There are certain methods which we have to study under interest on drawings. The first method is average period method. So how it is calculated? There is a formula for that. Interest equal to total drawings into rate into average period in month divided by 12. So let us understand how we calculate the average periods in month with an example. So the formula for average period is longest period plus shortest period divided by 2. So how the average period will be calculated for the beginning of the year? Suppose the interest on drawings is calculated from 1st January to 31st December. So for beginning of the year, it will be as it is beginning from the 1st January till December. Also beginning you have to take 1st December. So beginning has the formula is longest period. Longest period means from 1st January to 1st December. How many months it will be? 12. Plus your shortest period means your last month. Last month has not got end. It has just started. So from 1st December to your end month, that is 31st December. It will be 1 month. Divided by 2, that is 13 divided by 2. It is 6 half months. This is for the beginning of the year. So next is for the middle of the year, how the average period will be calculated. Suppose the interest on drawings has been calculated from 1st January to 31st December. For middle of the year means you have to do half of that month. Half of that month means it is 15/1 till December, so half will be 15/12. So how the average period will be calculated? The formula is longest period. Longest period means from the 15th January to 15 December, it is 11 and half months. This month has not got ended because it is half. Plus shortest period means half of this month divided by 2. That is your 6 months. This is how we calculate for the middle of the year the average period. So next is how the average period will be calculated for the end of the year. So end of the year means end of this January will be 31st 1 and end of December it will be 31st December. As per the formula of average period, the longest period will be as January has already got end, you have to calculate from the next month, that is from February to December. It is 11 months plus shortest period will be already this December month have got end, so it is 0 divided by 2, that is equal to 5.5 months. This is for the end of the year, the average period will be calculated. So the next method which we study under interest on drawing is product method. Let us understand this with an example. This method is applied when the businessman, suppose the owner or the businessman A and B has withdraw money on 1/4/2024 5,000, then on 1/10/2024 he has withdrawn 6,000, then on 1/11/2024 he has withdrawn 4,000. So different amount has been withdrawn by the partners for different year. So on that case, in this case only the product method is applied. So the formula for product method is interest equal to total product into rate into 1/12. So let us understand product method by taking an example. So in the month of August, he has the businessman has withdrawn 5,000 drawings, and on 31st December he has withdrawn 10,000. On 31st March he has withdrawn 15,000. So how we calculate the interest on drawings? So first you have to calculate the period, that is your number of months. So you have to calculate it from 1st August, as the year they have said the accounting year will end on 31st March. So from August, that is 1/8 till your 31st March. So August, from August till March, that is your 8 months. Next, on 31st December he has withdrawn 10,000. So number of months will be from 31st December till 31st March. It will be 3 months. Next is on 31st March he has withdrawn 15,000. So from 31st March till 31st March of accounting year end, it will be 0 because already the month has got end. So product will be calculated how the amount into period, that is 5,000 into 8, that is 40,000, 10,000 into 3, 30,000, 15,000 into 0, 0. The total is 70,000. This is your total product. So as per the formula, interest on drawings equal to total product, that is 70,000 into rate. Suppose they have said the interest is 12%, 12 divided by 100 into 1 by 12 as per the formula, it will be 700. So this is the interest on drawings which will be provided for the partners. At the end, let us understand the main difference between interest on capital and interest on drawings. As I have said, interest on capital is provided on the capital invested by the partners. By partners, and interest on drawings is calculated on the cash withdrawn by partners for personal use. So interest on capital is loss to business and profit to partners. How? Because if suppose the partners have made an investment of 5 lakh and on that interest is provided by the business, that is 50,000, then this 5 lakh 50,000 will be an income or profit to the partners, not for the business, because the business has to give the interest. So for business it will be a loss and for the partners it will be a profit. Next is interest on drawings. Interest on drawings is profit to business and loss to partners. Why? Because if suppose the drawings which was made by the businessman was 50,000 and on that he provides an interest, business will provide an interest of 5,000. So that will be a loss to the partners because which cash he has withdrawn, on that he has to provide an interest. So that is a loss to the partners, but it is a profit to the business because some interest will be coming into the business. So that will be a profit to the business and loss to the partners. So this is the main difference between interest on capital and interest on drawings. So that's all for today's class. I hope you found it helpful and was able to understand the difference between interest on capital and interest on drawings. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any class. Keep studying, stay focused. See you in the next class.